Welcome. Today we take one new chapter, permutation and combination. Most important, very important chapter for any competitive exam. IIT main, advance and different state level competitive exam, joint entrance exam. This chapter is very important. I think the chapter is very easy also. Very easy. First of all, you have to identify whether it is problem of permutation or problem of combination. After that, it will be rather by using formula or different technique, it will be rather easier. So, I take one example to identify the difference between permutation and combination. Suppose we are given three digits 1, 2 and 3. Very simple question is how many two-digit number is possible? So we very simple, and because only three digits are given, we can find it manually. The answer is using 1 and 2, it is 1, 2, 12 or 21. Then using 1 and 3, it is 13 and 31. Using 2 and 3, 23 and 32. I think no other number is possible. So altogether we get 6 numbers by taking 2 digits from this. So answer is 6. Now consider another problem. Suppose A, B and C are 3 members of a club. A, B, C, here also 3, there also 3. And how many ways a committee of 2 can be obtained, can be formed by using them? Almost same. We have to use 2 from there. Here also we have to use 2 from there. The answer is AB by taking A and B. By taking B and A, no new committee is formed. A and B and B and A, they are same. So this is immaterial here. Similarly, by using A and C, AC and BC. The basic difference is that here, in the first case, the position is a factor. Means in which position this object is given. In this one is given in first position and 2 in second position, and here 2 in first position and 1 in second position, different answer obtained. But here AB and BA, I interchange the position, no new answer is obtained. So in the first case, position is a factor. In second case, position is immaterial. This is case of permutation and second one is case of combination. Formation of number like this, formation of word. Thirdly, seating arrangement, all must be a problem of permutation. Once again I am discussing formation of number, formation of word and seating arrangement, they are examples of permutation. Now secondly, formation of committee or rather subcommittee, total number of straight lines by joining the different given points. This is a problem of combination. Number of triangles formed by joining different given points in a plane. This is once again problem of combination. So whenever you get a question, uh, you can most of the times you can always very easily identify what is the problem. This is problem whether a permutation or a combination. After that, formula is ready and or technique is ready. You can use formula or technique to find answer. Some cases may appear which is uh, what I just told, three types for permutation, three types for combination. Other than that, problem may be given. So by simple, for your answer, if by simple interchange of any two objects, you get new result, then it is a problem of permutation, otherwise combination. Like that, I have taken here 1 and 2. Interchanging two objects, 2 and 1, we get new result. So it is a question of permutation. Now let us see what are the formula. Suppose there are, okay, suppose there are n given objects like 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. These all are objects. A, B, C, D are persons. They are objects. There are n objects. All are distinct. And we have to choose R at a time for permutation or for combination. For permutation, out of n given objects, number of permutation is this notation NPR. P stands for permutation and it is a symbol. Its formula is factorial n by factorial of n minus r. If it is a problem of combination, answer is NCR. C stands for combination. Out of n given objects, we have to choose R at a time. For combination, answer is NCR. It is again symbol and answer is factorial n divided by factorial r into factorial of n minus r. This is for combination. So you see, between this and that, this thing is same for both the cases. So one more factor, factorial r, is given in the denominator. So this is number of combination is less than number of permutation always. About the notation factorial, I think you know it. Say factorial 10, it is equal to 10 into 9 into 8, this way up to 2 into 1. This is factorial 10. It means from 1, then 2, then 3 up to 10. This can be arranged as 10 into 9 into this. It is 10, 7, 6. So it is factorial 8. So factorial 10 can be written as 10 into next integer 9 into factorial of the next. Again, it can be simplified as 10 into 9 into factorial 8 is 8, then factorial, then 7, then 6, 5, up to 1, factorial 6. In general, factorial n is equal to n into factorial n minus 1. Again, n factorial n minus 1 can be written as number itself into factorial of the next integer, and so on. You have to simplify this way. So then now let us take few examples. Our first problem is if n plus r plus 2 p 2 is equal to 132 and n minus r plus 3 p2 is equal to 20, then find the values of the pair n comma r. We have to find the value of n as well as r. So options are given. The first option is 8, 6. Second option is 9, 7. Third option is 6, 4. Next one is 4, 6. By using formula, we can obtain that n, r, 2 are unknown. So given that 132 is equal to that, this is of the type NPR. So the formula is factorial. NPR means, once again I am telling you, NPR is factorial n by factorial of n minus r. So this is equal to factorial of n plus r plus 2 by factorial of n this minus that. So factorial of n plus r, this is equal to 132. Now this one can be simplified. This number is greater than that number. So I can write it as n plus r plus 2 into next integer n plus r plus 1 into factorial of n plus r, that's all, one less, by it is given that factorial of n plus r, they cancels, it is equal to 132. So we get n plus r plus 2 into n plus r plus 1, their product is 132. There is a very simple way to calculate for calculation. It is consecutive two integers. Look, this is n plus r plus 2, n plus r plus 1. So it is one less than that. Consecutive two integers. Try to factorize it as two consecutive integers. It is actually 12 into 11. 12 into 11 is 132. This is just one more than that. So I can say very easily that n plus r plus 2, it is greater than that. This is equal to greater factor 12. Now from the second information, this is equal to factorial of n minus r plus 3 divided by factorial of n minus r plus 3 minus 2 means plus 1. This is equal to 20. So this can be, this is greater than that. So break it, n minus r plus 3 into n minus r plus 2 into factorial of n minus r plus 1 by factorial of n minus r plus 1. They cancels. This is equal to 20. Once again, you see, this is product of two consecutive integers. N integer, R integer, so n minus R plus 3 integer, they are consecutive two integers. So try to factorize it into two consecutive integers. This is equal to 5 into 4. This is greater integer than that. This is greater integer than that. So now we get n minus R plus 3 is equal to 5. N minus R n minus R plus 3 is equal to 5. Okay. So very easily, this is two linear equations containing n and R. So you can very easily solve that. Adding them, 2n plus 5 is equal to 17. তাহলে 2n is equal to 12. n is equal to 6. And R, if n is equal to 6, R plus 2, 12 minus 6, that is 6. So R is your 4. So our answer 6, 4. So third option is correct, this one. One thing, you see, we get in the first attempt, n is equal to 6. n is equal to 6 is nowhere there except that. So no need of calculation of R. So we can say this is our answer. 6, 4. This. Now, so this way, I factorize this way, it will simplify. That is, calculation become very, very simple. Second problem. Using 4 letters from the word problem. Total number of words is 820, 840, 256 and 640. Here our question is, we have to choose 4, by choosing 4 letters from the word, how many different words can be formed. So it is a question of formation of word. So simply it is problem of permutation. So before that, after that, let us see the number of repetition of objects, is there any or not. It means P actually occur one times, R occur only one times, O say one times, B one times, E M also one times. So you see all given letters are distinct, the objects are distinct, and we have to select 4 at a time and to form word. Formation of word is a problem of a permutation, as I told you, just now told you. So it is a problem of permutation. There are altogether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters, and you have to choose 4 at a time. So very clearly answer is 7P4. They are all distinct. So you have to choose R at a time, 4 at a time. So answer is that. This is equal to factorial 7 divided by factorial of 7 minus 4. That is factorial 7 by factorial 3 is equal to, factorial 7 is 7, into 6 into 5 into 4 into factorial 3 by factorial 3. Cancel. Now it is 7 into 6 into 4 into 5 into 4. It is 20, 42. So 42 into 20. So 840. So this is our answer. Okay. This is a simple application. So I take one more example, then I discuss what is which type of problems are given, normally are given. So first of all, consider the third problem. Third problem is suppose P R O B L E M. These are given 7 members of a club. The words you see, problem, letters are P, R, O, B, L, E, M. Here I have taken the 7 members of a club. Their names are P, then R, then O, etc. So almost same. So number of subcommittee consisting of 4, choosing from them is, we have to choose a subcommittee. Total number of subcommittee means committee by taking 4 at a time from these 7 distinct candidates. So it is a problem of committee. So we have to, this is a problem of committee means it's problem of combination. So our answer is of the type NCR. N is total number of objects. Here it is 7 probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And R means we have to choose 4 at a time. So N is equal to 7 and R is equal to 4. So simple answer 7C4 is equal to factorial 7 by factorial 4 into factorial of 7 minus 4, that is 3. It is factorial 3. So it is equal to factorial 7 means 7 into 6 into 5 into factorial 4. This is factorial 4 into factorial 3. Factorial 3, it's okay, you write factorial 3. They cancels. Factorial 3 is nothing but 3 into 2 into 1, 6. This cancels with that. So it is equal to 7 into 5, 35 is answer. Now actually I take few examples, 2 or 3 examples. They are very simple application of permutation and combination. And in competitive exam, most of the times problem will not be so simple. There will be some restricted permutation or restricted combination. Now let us see what is restricted permutation or restricted combination, or let us see what is that. For that purpose, take one example. A 4-digit number divisible by 5 is to be formed by using 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. No repetition is allowed. It means no repetition is allowed means I cannot use 1 2 times or 3 times and so on, but rather 3, we cannot use 3 more than one time. We cannot use 9 more than one time. So problem is we have to use the digits at once and form a four digit number, and the number should be divisible by 5. This is a restriction. The number should be divisible by 5. It means we have to form a four digit number, means we have to fill up these four positions, four digit number, and the number is divisible by 5. So the unit position is restricted. I cannot give there 9, cannot give there 7. Only possibility is that if we can put there 5 by 5, we can place 5 only here, then only the whole thing, whatever be the digits here, placed here, the whole thing will be divisible by 5. So, in this case, one restriction is there, that is in the unit position. So, the unit, first of all, you try to fill up this position. This position can be filled up by 5. This filled up by 5. So this can be filled up only by one way, no other alternative. So this position can be filled up by one way. After filling this position, this is already used. We cannot use them anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits are left and 3 positions are left. And it is a problem of permutation, formation of formation of number. So from 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, we have to choose 3 at a time. This can be filled up by 4p3. That is factorial 4 by factorial 4 minus 3, that is 1. So factorial 4 by factorial 1 is 1, is equal to 4 into 3 into 2. So this way we can fill up these first 3 positions, and this can be filled up by one way. So total number of permutation is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 24 is the answer. If you not use this formula, this is once again can be used like that. 4, we have to fill up 4 positions. 1 is restricted, and that to be filled up by 5 only. So this position can be filled up by one way. So 5 is already engaged there. Now for this position, I can use 1 or 3 or 7 or 9. That is, this one can be filled up by 4 ways. For each of 4 ways, the third one can be filled up by already, one is already engaged here. So now object left is 3 now, because 5 is engaged there, and out of these 4, 1 is used here. So 3 are left. So this position can be filled up by 3 way, and this position can be filled up by 2 way. So answer is this into this into this into that. So 12, 24. So 24 is answer. This way you can do that, but that in examination, this will be, I think, rather very easier, less time consuming. So you must use this. Now, next problem. Almost same problem, but it is different. Uh, Question is, four digit number divisible by 5 is to be formed by using 0, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So a four digit number divisible by 5 is to be formed by using this. So we have to, and no one can be repeated more than once. That is, repetition is not allowed. The problem is here also we have to fill up four positions, and that position is restricted. What is that restriction? The number must be divisible by 5. So here 5 can be placed, 0 can be placed. This is one restriction. And as because a four digit number is formed, so this position cannot be used by 0. So there are two restrictions. One is there and other is there. So problem almost same, slight variation is there. So suppose that this position is filled up by 5. That is, I can fill this position only using the digit 5, so one way. Then next restricted position is unit position. What is the restriction? The whole number should be divisible by 5. So I can use there 0. That is, that also one way. After filling this position, thousand position and unit position, two are engaged. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 are still left and two positions are there without any restriction. These two positions can be filled up by, out of 3 we have to find 2. So it is equal to factorial 3 by factorial 1, that is 6 way. So in this case, here I take 5 to be placed in the first position, thousand position. In this case, our answer is 6. Similarly, here 0, I place 0. Suppose 5 is placed there. Then it is divisible by 5. This number, whatever be the digits there, this number is divisible by 5. So this position is filled up by only one way. Now the digits left is 0, 3, 7 and 9. This is other restricted position. This position cannot be filled up by 0. Because if one number starts with 0, this is not a 4-digit number. So this restricted position in that case can be filled up by either by 3 or by 7 or by 3. That is 3 different ways. So two positions are filled and still two positions are left to fill, and these two positions are unrestricted, no restriction is there, and out of the 5 numbers we have used 5 there and 1 from the rest from there. So 3 digits are left and 2 positions are left and unrestricted. So this position can be filled up by 3. Out of 3 we have to fill up 2 positions, so this is that. So 3 into this into 1. So 3 into factorial 3 by factorial 3 minus 2 factorial 1 into 1. That is, this is 6 into 3, 18. So, for case 1, we can fill the position by 6 ways, and for case 2, this can be completed by 18. So, total answer is 24. Just 1 minute. The first case, it is 0, then, I have just 1 minute. I calculate it for once more. Rabbit. Think the problem into that way. Once again, I am repeating the problem. 0, 3, 5, 7, and 9 you can use. They are all distinct. And a 4-digit number is to be formed. And there are two restrictions. One restriction is there in unit position. It must be divisible by 5. So here you can use either 0 or by 5. And in the 1000 position also restricted, you cannot use it 0 there. The digit 0 is restricted for there also. So take separately two cases. Case 1, unit position is filled up by 5. So out 4 positions we have to fill up, and this is filled up by 5. That is only one way. And other restricted position, this is your 1000 position, 5 is engaged there, and 0 is still left. You cannot use 0 over here. This position can be filled up by either by 3 or by 7 or by 9. 3, 7, 9. 5 is already engaged there, and 0 cannot be used there. So this position can be filled up by 3 different ways into. And these two positions are unrestricted, and 0 or 5 you can use there. So after filling these two positions, total number of digits left is 3, because out of 5, 2 is engaged. 3, and these two positions can be filled like that. So it is equal to 3. This is factorial 3 by factorial 1. That is factorial 3 means 6 into 1 is 18. So for case 1, total answer is 18. Now case 2. Unit position is filled up by 0. So this is 4 positions, and unit position is filled up by 0. That is one way. So actually, what is our position now? 0 is already engaged there. So only objects left are 3 and 5. 3, 5, 7, 9. 3, 5, 7, 9 are there. So 1000 position I can fill it by 5 also, 7 also, 9 also. So in unit position, a 1000 position, there is no restriction, because only restriction is 0 it is already engaged there, so no problem for 1000 position. So after filling this position, uh, only 4 digits are left and 3 positions are left. So total number of permutation is this 4p3, that is factorial 4 divided by factorial 4 minus 3 is 1, that is this is equal to 4 3 2 into 1 24. So this position can be filled up by these 3 positions can be filled up by 4p3, and this is by 1, so it is equal to 24. So second case, unit position is filled up by 0 in 24 different ways. We can do that. Therefore, total number of permutation, but total numbers is this 24, and in first case 18. 42. Answer is 42. Yes. Okay. Okay, take one more problem.
Number of words then that can be formed by using all letters once only of the word altitude. Number of words that can be found by using all letters once only